Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to go over a mixture of two things, the T-Rex from Jurassic World and Italian Brainrot. We're going to put those into one character. I want you to follow along with me and we're going to do it together. So let's get started. All right, let's go into this combination, all right? So I'm going to start over here with kind of the head of the T-Rex. So line out. It's going to be the top of the head of the T-Rex right there. And we're going to go over here together. We're going to curve down kind of for the front of the snout. Over here on this side for the eye area. Over here on this side for the other eye area, basically. It's basically the brow, right? The area above the eye. All right. Over here now, we're going to go for the nostril. Pulling down just a bit, up, right? It's almost like a very broad U shape in a way. Over here to the cheek now, same. All right. We're going to go over here underneath this, and we're going to draw the eye. Downward, up, curve, line underneath. Line underneath here for the eye. Curve right there for the iris and pupil, and we're going to fill this in. Line, line, line. Right there, just a little bit of like some scales. Line over here. Back over here for the back of the kind of the neck coming around. Line right there for kind of the opening of the, it's basically some skin when the T-Rex mouth opens. Opening of the mouth there. Underneath, pulling down, back for the back of the jaw, pulling up. Over here, pulling some teeth upward right there. They're pretty thick for his head type. Over here as well. There we go. Pull a line back here for the back of the jaw there. Curve line over here around the nostril, just to kind of make it a little bit better. Okay. And then over here now you can draw a little of the teeth at the top, and then you draw a line down there to show that there's a deepness into the mouth right here. There you go. There you go. Back of the jaw, up, back of the, right there, down, curve over here, line, 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 line over here, curve over there, line up. Again, we're just throwing these little like lines right here to give it a little bit of, you know, curvature of the scales, right? Because there's obviously, you can draw these little U shapes in a way, just scattered around different places. The smaller shapes, they're not that big a deal because they're not going to distract. All right, let's go in here and draw a rest right here. Line down for the curving of that banana shape. Up over here. Out. Down. Going to pull this neck all the way down. Over here now, it's going to curve downward, pulling up, Pulling up right there. Outward over here, down, up over there. Line downward over here, and we're going to curve for the bottom. Go over here to this other hanging banana peel. Line over there. And then pull another line for the thickness. Line. Curve. Line over there. And pulling up for the end of the banana right here. You can almost like a, I don't know how to say it, like a geometric shape at the end. And we can throw another peel over here on this side. Kind of make sense. Line, like so. Maybe put a little darkness right there to give it a little bit of character. So anything we add to this at this point is, let's try a little thickness here, is extra, right? So, for example, lines under the throat, that makes sense, right? That it's going to be like that. There's going to be a little bit of a peel off of the T-Rex because it's peeling off. You can also throw, again, just more, maybe right here you can throw a little thin line right there. Throw a little, the way it's indented a bit. Curve. And line around that area right there. Nothing too wild. Also, some of the banana right here has some indentions of themselves, right? There's a little bit of a texture in the peel, right? Same thing around this area, but all of this stuff is, I would say, like, again, in the style. You can draw like a darkness around below the neck to make it a little bit more obvious what's going on as far as the, just the shadow. Don't forget, by the way, there's a really good ebook on how to draw Godzilla. I know it's a different character, but if you want to draw Godzilla, which is a very similar way you draw T-Rex, go check out the link in the description. It's a free ebook, and I go over exactly how to draw every part of the head in different angles, and you'll know how to draw Godzilla's head from your memory after that. So go pick that ebook up. It's a PDF. It's 100% free, so go check that out. It's on the Gumroad right there. I put the link in the description. Anyways, I want to thank you very much. You're amazing, and if you did like the video, thank you so much for being around still. Go share the video if you can. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.